I would like to say something which is very endearing, heartwarming thing. That's about ourselves. In general, we human beings are basically kind people, good people, compassionate people, very sensitive people, sensitive to others' pains, joys, and we are ever ready to give a helping hand. You look at your own life, our life. There are so many instances where we went out of our way to be very kind, to be compassionate, to be helpful people. We need to cherish this special characteristics which almost all of us have. We need to tickle our spirit to be more sensitive, more compassionate. I'll give you an example, which is very dear example to me. It was a public holiday, something like Independence Day, Deepavali, summertime. People and families tend to go for an outing, for a picnic. Usually they prefer, if there is a sea nearby, they prefer to go to a seashore, to the beach. We like the sea. Have you observed that? We like the sea. Why we like the sea? Not a small pond, sea. We like the immensity, spaciousness. We like the dancing, alluring waves waving at us, waves waving at us. We also like the immensity of the sea because there are no compartments in the sea. It's a continuous sheet of water, no demarcations, one sheet of water. Mind enjoys and relaxes when there are no compartments. Whole day we deal with compartments, divisions, demarcations, walls, borders, hedges, fences, lines, and see there are no lines, no border lines. So we go to the seashore. That day, so many families gathered at the beach and enjoying each other's company. Human beings enjoy huge gatherings. So we have village festivals, temple festivals, pilgrimages. We would like to gather as a crowd, as a group. When we gather like this, the next step is that we would like to sit and talk. We would like to play cricket, throw ball, football, sitting in groups, cracking jokes. And children will be running around on that beach. Parents holding them tight because children tend to play with the waves, which is very dangerous. So same thing was happening on that day, on that evening in that beach. Then something happened. One young man, one of them, saw an old lady at a distance. Looked like a beggar lady, shabbily dressed. And that old lady was approaching the beach and loitering around. And she had a gunny bag in her hand. Suddenly this young man remembered what he had read 1 or 2 days back in the newspaper and what he had watched in the TV news hour, that there were cases reported of kidnapping small babies and children. Somehow this man connected that news with this lady. This young man became instantly alert cautioned some more young men, his friends around, and told them the danger involved. Look at that lady. And told them what he had watched in the TV and read in the newspaper. So this young man approached the timid-looking old lady and questioned her as to why she is here and what is that gunny bag with you? What is there in the gunny bag? She said, nothing special. I come here every evening. That's my daily routine, nothing special. But these boisterous, vociferous, hot-blooded young men looked at her and insisted that they would like to see what is in the gunny bag. Open your gunny bag. The woman handed over the gunny bag to them and they opened it. And what did they see in the gunny bag? In the gunny bag, there are many small glass pieces. They asked him, why do you collect glass pieces? What's the use of collecting glass pieces? Then she explained to them about her daily routine. And then all of you come to the seashore with your families to enjoy, and you bring bottles here. Then you bring tumblers, glass tumblers here. Many other utensils you bring. And when you finish all this, when you go back, you won't carry them back. You'll throw all these glasses here, bottles here, they'll break them, and glass pieces will be spread all over the beach in the sand. On the next day, another group of people will come. When they come, they'll bring their babies, children, and they will come. They'll run around on the beach. They'll play. Children, babies will run around, enjoying. What happens to those glass pieces which are in the sand? Cannot be seen. Those glass pieces will prick the soft, petal-like feet of children and others who run around. My work every evening is to go around, once the people leave, go around and collect these glass pieces so that children, elders, everybody could dance on this beach, play on this beach, play in that sand. That's my job. My job is to collect glass pieces. Very inspiring story. My job is to collect glass pieces so that people could dance, enjoy. How many glass pieces are there around the place? How many glass pieces are in my family, in my own life, in the neighborhood, in the school, in the locality? How many people will be saying, my work is to pick up glass pieces, which might hurt other people. I want people to dance and be happy. I came across another incident, very meaningful. A good man was granted a wish by God. What is that wish? The man said to God, I would like to go about doing good. This is what he said to God. I would like to go about doing good without I knowing it. I myself need not know that I'm doing something people. Maybe there are people without knowing that they're doing great, good, charitable works, but they're doing it. The man said to God, I would like to do good things, but I should not be aware of it without knowing about it. God granted his wish, it seems. God granted his wish. And in the evening, when God was alone, God thought, why don't I give this wish, this special quality to many more people? He granted him that wish. Then he decided, it's such a good idea. I will give this special gift to many more people. And we have so many people around us whom God has granted this wish of doing something without they themselves not knowing it. What a great gift. What a great blessing. These become a great blessing to society. Spiritual life is basically making oneself completely unselfish. Have a nice, good, compassionate weekend. Wish you all the best. Meet you next time.